Hey everybody, Plasios here. I'm playing a round of Novare Coast with my Juggernaut tank. I'm going to do something a little bit different rather than just recording a straight up video. I'm going to actually do a little talking along the way. Watching the videos can be entertaining enough, but maybe hearing some of my commentary as we play would be a little bit better. Um, I am playing with my wife, Cryang, who's an operative heal, trying her best to keep me alive and doing pretty good at this moment since I almost died. This was an interesting battle. I tried my best to play a support role on here as opposed to the damage focus, trying to mitigate damage with my taunts and whatnot, and trying to keep everybody alive as much as I can and lessen their damage that they're taking. Had a hard time with some of my leaps here. Couldn't quite get to where I needed to go. Of course, there were several gunslingers, as you see, in their stances that made it hard. Getting a bit of heals from my friend Gwenpool, who I consider my friend anyway. I don't know. We kind of chit-chat, mess around with each other in some of the PvP competitions, but I don't really know. It's just fun to play with. And currently, you can see we've got all three turrets right now, so we got a strong lead. And I get stuck behind a door here. Wait and do the next bit. I think we did a pretty good round overall in here, though. I had some pretty good protection throughout. In the end, I pretty much stayed down here in South. In fact, I stayed down here in South. I don't think I went anywhere else in this round. And I see Rambo there. And I thought Rambo was a pussy. So I wanted to get in there and kill Rambo. Put a choke on him, throw down some of my heavy stuff, give him some good damage on there. Don't think I killed him overall though here yet. I moved on to somebody else, but took his health down pretty good. Yeah, that guy I left across the way, I decided to go for him. And I see Rambo die in the right corner there just as I get up to Picros. Trying to keep him off my healers. This was a pretty good little battle here actually. I do a good thing here to give him a nice little push, and I leap to him. But unfortunately, he turns around and does a leap right back. But I think it gave enough time for my healers to get their health back up again as they stand there together, sort of assisting each other on the heals. So I think it was pretty good. Get a lot of stuns and stuff in this game. Stuns and knockbacks. But hey, that's what they're supposed to do, right? And I'm throwing down my area taunt, looking pretty good. Looks like as I'm watching, I could use my direct taunt just a little bit more. I'm still kind of used to playing as a DPS or heal role. This is actually very much a support role. It's not about damage. It's about mitigating damage from the other team and trying to get focus on me rather than on others. And I've been working on it. It's getting a little bit better, I think, as I play more and more. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Just go ahead and decide to take this guy down. Which we do, although it took a little bit more than I expected. We're getting a little bit of competition. As I start working on this guy Luck here a little bit, but he's a pretty good player. And I see Rambo again. So start targeting on him. At the moment, we've still got two turrets versus the one. But this one down here is being contested, but I think we're holding it pretty well. They seem to be having some pretty good heals on their team because I'm not seeing damage dropping very much on these guys. Get him out of the middle there, knock him back. And there I see the healer as I'm watching the video now, but I didn't see it in game. Master Narada right behind us there. Just doing some heals there. If I'd seen that in game, I would have started putting more focus on that healer, but didn't catch it in game evidently. There was no mark on it. So now I'm just trying to go up there and assist my wife a little bit. She's getting a bit of damage, take it to her. And I'm still getting heals. So we're doing pretty good between Gwen and Crying. They're healing it up pretty good. A little bit of force choke there. That was nice. I love doing that force choke. I think it's just fun. But yeah, as you can see, the damage is just not getting there for these guys. There's a good survivability. It feels almost like a level 65 round where it's harder to kill people. But again, like I said, my job is not really to kill. And I try to do a taunt there to help Gwen out a little bit, but I don't think it worked very well. And Gwen's dying and I'm dying. I think Crying's already dead. Yeah, there she is there. Oh, that's Gwen. Luckily, we got through that door pretty quick, so that was a plus. And there's Crying there, too. Jump on this guy. Try to take him down a little bit. Decide to assist Gwen here a little bit. I'm not quite sure what she's doing, but I do a good little taunt here. So she takes less damage. Start throwing a little bit of damage down myself. I lost the other guy that ran up the hill. I don't even know where he went. Kind of stick with this guy for a little bit. Sorry if the camera angle's a little bit wonky. I'm still getting used to filming a little bit. And with this guy, I'm not used to melee as much as I am range, but I'm really digging playing this guy. He's a lot of fun. He's got good survivability for the most part. He will die, of course, as he does there. He takes some damage, but the survivability overall is pretty good on him. Plus, I think he just looks badass. Look at that. Purple crystal, wearing all the purple. He just looks pretty good. And here we're trying to decide where we want to go. I see Crying hiding over there just a little bit, waiting for her support. And here I got a little overzealous. A nice little knockback there. And Rambo's got it out for me. I try to do a little bit of damage, then I see my healer going away. That guy's rolling away, so my health is dropping. So I'm like, alright, let's get back up here. Pop a little bit of health to keep myself alive a little bit longer. I see Gwen's in big trouble, so I throw the AoE taunt down. Get a little bit of heals going on. It's looking pretty good, but I die ultimately. Nice push there to get me down. Got lucky on the door again. Love it when that happens. I hate waiting for those doors. Sometimes it's Crying again. Let's throw a shield on her. Let's catch this guy. She's going after Gwen. And it's Rambo again, of course. Do a nice little push to get him out of the way for a little bit. Throw the area taunt down there. As I'm watching now, I see Rambo to the right there. Taking on Crying a little bit, but then he comes into the fight. So that's pretty good. Get knocked around a little bit. This guy Tenzin, I think I was trying to cap on, but I could not get him down. He was getting some heals and he was just hanging on by a thread. I was giving her everything I got, and I still don't think we got him down. Nope. Whoever's doing that healing is doing good just to keep him alive. Wasn't watching on this one too well. I should have gone over there and got the aggro off of Crying there. But I felt there's more in order to get in the mid here. Try and keep that from capping. As I'm noticing, I'm not really doing my taunts as much. I did a taunt there, which was good. Need to focus on that a little bit more. Again, I'm still used to doing DPS. I'm not used to the support role. Start getting that a little bit better over time, though. Here, should have been throwing a taunt. I did a nice push there, though. Kill that guy off. And that's the healer there, so the healer's down. Taking on this guy again. I think we recap again, almost. It was ours all along, I think, but give it a full cap. See, we're starting to lose east up there, or west rather, up there. Just keeping the attention down here for the most part. So now they've got 2 to R1 and they got 4% left. It was a valiant effort, but ultimately failed in the end as we're getting east all over again. There's blasted Rambo again. That's just funny. His name's Rambo. And so we're finishing up here. It's almost done. Do we get Rambo down? I think Rambo dies. And then we have victory. So this is my first attempt at commentary, guys. Hopefully I'll get better. I'll plan it out a little bit better. But I figured it'd be a little bit better than just watching me PvP, so I figured I'd throw a little voiceover on there. Great protection there. Look at that, 580. I got more protection than I did damage, which is what I'm usually looking for. And the top two damage dealers were on their team, including Rambo. Top heals was Gwen, and then Crying was a close second. Well, was second anyway. Crying is doing some incredible heals. And she's getting better. But if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and feel free to comment below. Until then, I bid you adieu. Peace.